Sports on Air.
Okay. Wow. This is. Sorry to make my bosses happy. I don't know what I have bosses. I think, in all honesty, this is one of those games that we talk about all the time. Is being able to grind out a win. So why this means a lot is because down the stretch there's always adjustments. Down the stretch there's always one player or two that you have to be perfect on. So I think what was nice about how the guys performed tonight was even humahabol na yung kalaban, they kept on fighting. Even they were humahabol na yung kalaban, they were executing. We were getting good shots. So I think that's just a testament to understanding better how I'd like them to play and just the details na parati namin pinag-usapan. So a lot better tonight. So we're happy about it.
So what do you think of your chances in the playoff?
I think we have a good chance. No, our backs are against the wall. Siguro 2 games ago, So it really is just focusing on whoever our next game is. What's nice about our schedule, I think, with the situation we're in, feeling ko medyo pabor yung schedule namin where there's a week apart. So yung games namin di siya sunod-sunod, tapos na kami sa sunod-sunod. So we were able to get a week, and then we prepare, and then another week. This next game is in between game that's going to be longer. We have 13 days yet, so 10 days, sorry. So ito yung pinakamahaba. So again, more time to prepare. So I think that's helping us.
Coach, parang mula nung nagkaroon ng possibility na malalagdag na ay biglang nag-pick up yung laro niya. Next game nyo against Phoenix, same situation sila. Another loss could mean the end sa season nila. And I'm sure they're gonna come out strong, hungry. Paano nyo?
Yeah, well, I think with Phoenix, we're both in the same boat. No? So, pareho kami, trying to survive. Nasa last straw, na last inch na kami. So, but it's what we like. We're here. We know that each game is going to be medyo a dogfight. So again, I think being able to prepare this week well for Phoenix will help us. We'll use the last couple of games to motivate us even more. So we can only expect a similar game against Phoenix. Similar game. Inintay ko lang si Jay. Go, game! Yes. What trade, guys? What are you talking about? No, honestly, guys, it hasn't been official. It's not official yet, but I think it's really just a matter of getting signed by Gong. And today and this weekend not being a weekday, so kumbaga walang office. So I think it's pretty set that trade is good. It's set. So one thing I'd like to sort of make clear lang, especially the last 24 hours, is that was really my trade. That was a coaching staff's decision. So I really feel that this trade is going to help us. I really feel with the parts na kailangan namin, the two will fit in perfectly. So kailangan namin. And to get something, you always have to give up something. So Chris Banchero is a really good player. He's done a lot for us here at Alaska. But in all honesty, siya din lang yung gusto ng iba. So siya din yung medyo tradable sa akin. So for me to sort of try to bring in and bring in the parts that I need, sometimes you have to give up something. So, medyo kawawa si management the last 24 hours. I just want to say that that's really just my decision and the coaching staff's decision. So, every trade naman there's a risk. every trade, you don't know what's gonna happen. So, risk ba to? Yes. Kasi magaling nga si CB. He's a good player. You're giving up a good player. But like I said, the two players, I know they haven't played a lot lately, but we know what they're capable of, and we feel like they're going to be a perfect part to the team in the core na gusto ko i-ball.
So were you able to talk with Banchero?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I got
before,
to. Yeah,
before you made the move?
yeah. That's something that I think I always make sure we do. As soon as we know that it's in the PBA, sa PBA na, hindi pa nga approved by the PBA, but as soon as we know it's there, we try to always inform the players para alam na nila. So, with my first two trades with CBC and Chris, that the ones I made sure I called them right away. So they heard it from me. Hindi sa iba. They heard it from me. So that's really important to us.
What do you like about Herndon and Brondial? Parang nakita mo sa kanila.
Yes. Herndon, very smart IQ player. So he knows his spots. Hindi siya namimilit. He knows his role. And he's a good shooter. So we've seen that all Filipino, maybe not so much the last couple of conferences kasi medyo limited. Dami nilang guards, dami shooters sa Magnolia. But he has a capability of stretching the defense out. You have to, kailangan mo siyang lapitan. Kailangan dikit ka sa kanya. So that's gonna open up someone else. Okay, Rodney is someone that I know from the beginning, since we started. He's that role player that we need, that banger. That extra banger that we need, extra big guy na doesn't matter kung sino kalaban niya, he'll do his best to try to defend. So he's good hands, finish si Rodney. So a lot of good things with those guys.
How are you letting go of Chris, especially last conference on 20 points a game in front of Lord?
How is it? Is it hard? It's always hard. It's always hard to let go, regardless of their stats. No? Regardless kung ano yung average nila, letting go of someone or moving someone, it's always difficult. But again, like I told the guys, it's part of the job. It's a profession that we're in, no? So it happens. So was he kind of expecting it? Yes. Was he nakikinig ba siya or nagbabasa ba siya sa mga nakikita na sa social media? Yes. So all throughout he maintained himself being a professional, and we made the move that we felt was fitting, like I said.
Coach, don't you think you gave up too much?
No, not at all. Not at all.
How about yung point guard situation that affect with Chris now?
Not being there. Okay, so if you remember, CB, we moved him more to the 2 the last year. So yung point guards namin, so we're very high on Maverick. So today he was able to get a taste and be back. Okay, JV's still there. Simon is still there. And our backup Abel Galigas is still there. So that's 4. That's 4. So how many point guards, diba, do you need? Diba? Yung Alaska namin, it's only Johnny, Jun Reyes. Diba? We have 4. So what's nice, Simon can play the 2 once in a while. Ganun din yung 4 na wingman namin. They can play 2-3. So that's the idea.
What's your decision not to play Banchero anymore?
Right.
Ano yung decision?
I think it was requested by Magnolia, and it was something I think Alaska and me was easily okay with, because if the situation was reversed, ayaw lang namin siya ma-injured. Yun lang. So we didn't want Chris risking. Actually, the last 2 days of practice, hindi na siya nag-ensayo. So nagpaalam siya, said goodbyes. So he mentally was able to have a day and a half to kind of prepare himself. I think the first day of practice for both of them will be tomorrow. So yun, so not playing him was an easy request to give, kasi I wouldn't want that also, kasi baka ma-injured pa yan. And on our side, we want the trade to go through, so we don't want to give them an injured player. So that's the idea.
What was difficult in the past few days yung nagkaroon ng trade? Hindi pa na-approve, so it's difficult
situation for this one?
It's actually really difficult. That's a good question because it was a little easier for Magnolia kasi yung game nila Wednesday. So they didn't have to worry about games, okay lang mag-ensayo, ganun. Us, we had a game. So the question was really, does he practice? Does he play limited minutes? So yun, that was the questions we were asking. So, but we figured out that I think at best it's better that he just, andun eh. The trade is pretty much approved. It was just a formality to get it signed. So why still play? So that's really the idea. Okay, thanks guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you for watching. Click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified with our latest videos.